Yo, what's good, Jason? You took a trade last. Nah, bro, I'm not like I don't. I do it whenever, like I gotta feel it. It's gotta be like I'm bored there, looking at it. I don't really have like a schedule with that. What's good, Chris? What's going on, man? Good morning. Good morning. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, I moved it. Oh, there you go. Last night I took a real quick one, real quick last night. Yeah, bro. I trade usually like Asian session or some shit. Like it's got to be like I ain't doing nothing else and I'm looking at it. But if not, I don't really trip, bro. As long as I do my the diligence in the morning, you know what I'm saying? That to me is my main thing. The rest is just boredom. Not boredom, but you know, what's going on? What's going on? Let me just extend this more out over here. Look how we still following this trend line, yo. Because look how price didn't fully come touch it, but it's kind of in line with our trend line here. We took these buys yesterday. Mhm. All right, so we'll kind of delete this here. Mhm. So we see here, we're starting to really build that bullish little small trend here. Mhm. Let's see. Is that 260? Yeah, I see. Yeah, see, we got some volume here earlier today. When did it start? 8:50? 8:50. So about like 30 minutes ago, this little volume started. I'm still on the bullish side of things here until we don't start really, you know, really breaking all the way down here and stuff like that. I'm not really too, yo, Nick, I'm not really too interested really in sales anywhere. Just mainly really trying to see where price here is trying to go. I see we got this little 5 minute area here. We see like resistance here. Price reacted to over here as well. Price reacted to over here as well. And currently right now where prices is reacting to that same little area as well. So let's see if we get a little rejection from this area. We start breaking back above this blue line, which that resistance here, which this blue line is a 4 hour zone. I know that because all my blue lines are 4 hour zones. So I tell you guys, always use different colors, different stuff for different time frames, because that's how you're able to like. I don't need to like go on a 4 hour to see. Oh, where is it? I just know already. It's 4 hour zone. Let's go, Edward. So if we start respecting here, right? So we start respecting here, start pushing back up, we start breaking above this resistance we got throughout here, and definitely respecting this area here. I will definitely be looking for buys up here anywhere, to obviously target these highs. Ultimately, that 530 area up there as well. So definitely some room here. So I will be looking to take buys above this area here. So probably around that 360 area. That 360 area for me will be the entry zone. And look, gets a nice low 1 to 2 even before we'll even get to the top of these highs. Because if we are going to be bullish, we're most likely going to go to these next areas that we didn't get to yesterday. So that 1 to 2 looks nice and beautiful right there. So for sure, looking to take a little buy around that 360 area. That's it. If we get a little deeper retracement here, let's say we come and retest this 4 hour blue zone down here again, like we did prior over here, then even better. If that's the case there, then I'll edit my buys to above this area then. So then I'll be looking for probably like a 330, 340 instead of a 360 if we got a deeper push to the downside here. But as of right now, that 360 is the play. We got about a 30-point spread here. my buy stop is in place. Now it's pretty much just to see what price wants to do there. Hopefully, we do get a little deeper retracement, because if we do get a little deeper retracement, obviously our buy entry will get even better. So then that way we could capitalize and even, and if that's the case, if I'm gonna tell you right now, if we do end up taking an earlier buy and price has good volume hitting our entry and going into profit, I'll probably really hold this all the way up to these highs. So if we get a lower entry, then that'll be like a 1 to 3 then, because it's already a 1 to 2 where it's at. So if I take this even sooner down here, yeah, it will definitely add more. So for sure, be like a 1 to. I'll end the week with like a nice 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5, 3 type vibe. But yeah, so right now we're just kind of playing the waiting game. You don't want to do anything around these areas. You know, man. Let me just see something out of curiosity. Sits on 8, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, this is even a small play compared to what this is saying. If that's the case, if this is gonna play out, that's what I'm saying. Look, even this area comes into that sit to 1 8, which is that blue area that I have there. This plays out. This trade has a lot of potential to really. I had said the 500s, but according to this fib, we could go to that 600s area. So definitely has potential to be a 1 to 5, 1 to 4 type play. With the right entry, for sure, you got a nice little 1 to 5 here. I like how simple the great to execute trades, but I find it funky to try and view the entire picture from just the desktop pro. That's why, like, on the broker, I literally just execute the trade. I don't do no markups. I don't care to see nothing there. I just do everything on TradingView, and then on the broker here, I just simply just buy or sell. Done. You know, because like I've always been like that. Like even with MetaTrader, like I don't know, bro. I just maybe it's the ADHD, bro. But like when things are too clustered, I just cannot. I don't know. I just can't process it, bro. It's just how I've always been. Um, so like if I'm looking at let's say a MetaTrader server or a broker server, since they're like smaller or whatever, not smaller, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm very like tight in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Just doesn't feel good to be honest. So I try to avoid that. You know. You look to sell below this area. We'll see. Let's see. We're still at 925. We still got time till market open. So that's why I'm just letting this. I'm not even updating this yet or anything. I just want to let it do its thing. See how we looking once market actually opens, then we'll go from there. For sure below here, I'll probably definitely be looking for a buy for sure. Although I don't know. Because now that I put that fib there, I hadn't done that before. This is the 618. So realistically, this is probably the 7 8 sits down here. So price could come down here and still push to the upside, and that fib will be perfect to the long side, and then we're stuck in a sell for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not really too in sells to be honest. I will much rather I feel like just walk away. I've had a perfect week, I think. Yeah, we have actually every day this week. Back to back perfect weeks. I'll take it. So I'm not really like this is the part in trading where like a lot of people either make it or break it, bro. You know what I mean? When you have like good consistency and you've been winning for some time, a lot of people just go crazy, and that's when they risk even more. That's when everything just goes out the window, and then when things flip, then they're right back to square one. That's why like when you see me like winning often, you see me be actually even more careful. Like I'm like, all right, cool. Let me keep these profits. You know what I mean? Let me get this little withdrawal tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I care more to play that game. But at the end of the day, like whatever amount of money you have, in a trading account for as long as it's just floating there, you don't got shit. If I'm being honest. Like the only time you got it is when it's in your bank account and you could go and, buy gum with it, fucking buy a pen with it, buy a water bottle with it. That's when it's actually your money. But for as long as it's in there, that's just at risk of being one trade away from being gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like when you see me like really winning often, I like to play it, low on the safer route, you know, because I'm like, bro, like that's the point of winning is to like not have that, that FOMO, like, oh, I have to take this setup. You know what I'm saying? So that's why like I would much rather walk away. So I'd rather let this shit sell off today. If you guys want to take a sell, by all means, I'm not. Personally, I'm not. Like I will much rather just walk away. Cool. You know, because at the end of the day, I don't want to give no profits back. Fuck that. I don't know. I'm trying to get a nice little withdrawal tomorrow. At least a little 15,000 or something. You know? So I ain't trying to give shit back, to be honest. Trying to get a horse for Christmas, yo. Watch. Get a horse for Christmas. The world may never know if it's an actual horse or a different type of horse. Guess we just gotta wait and find out. Guess we just gotta wait and find out. Like now, I'll tell you guys. I'm looking at a few Ferraris, like 812s, 488s. It's a few. Yeah, there's a few on the list. That's why I keep saying that because people think it's an actual real horse. So I'm gonna just keep playing along with it. I'm like, yep, for sure, getting a horse. Let's see. Market's about to open 929. Now that we reached this support, like I said earlier, I would be probably taking a little better entries here. So I'll be looking for that 330. I'll be looking for that 330 to the upside. So boom. All right. That's game. So looking for that 330 to the upside. You don't like big, of course, bro. I've always had big bodies. Always. My first GT 4 door, big ass fucking 4 door. My S63. I like big body cars, bro. Like it's just natural. Yeah. I definitely I'll be honest. I'm even thinking about buying another S63. Bro, that was like my dream car ever, bro. Like out of all of them, well, besides like a Black Series or something, but that's like more sporty. Like that's like different. But out of every car I've ever owned, bro, that was my favorite car ever, bro. And Mercedes freaking had to buy it back because it got lemon law because they couldn't fix. The car had threw me a suspension light one time. I'm like, what the fuck? Car was brand new, bro. Like literally brand. I was the first guy I think in Florida with that car when they first came out. Like my sticker was $220,000, bro. Brand new. Now you find that car used for like 180, 160, probably even lower. Um, but yeah, bro, my shit I paid 220, bro. I was the first guy with that shit out here. Like I ain't seen not one other one on the road. Um, and bro, that was my favorite car ever. Like when I bought that car, bro, that was the car that I felt like I made it, and I got put into these buys here. Um, that was like the car. Like not even the McLaren gave me that feeling. No other car gave me that feeling of like I made it in life until I bought that car. That's how much I like that car, bro. That's how much I really like that car, bro. What's the car payment? Mine was 220. I'm probably gonna close it at 121, bro. It's Thursday and I've had a perfect week. I will take it, baby. But I need good volume through here. I need a low key. I want to get like a 1 to 1.5. I'll take it. Matter of fact, you know what? I ain't no bitch. I'm gonna hold this whole 1 to 2, bro. Fuck that shit. Let's see. For 30. Um, my bad. I just said that out loud. That was like a thing in my head, bro. I didn't even mean to say that out loud. um, this is why I can't do like all that streaming shit, bro. I probably get canceled so fast. Anyways, bro. Uh, for 220, I was paying $4,000 a month. I was paying $4,000 a month for that car. I put down. I got great history with Mercedes. I didn't really have to put shit. I think it was like 10,000 or some shit. I didn't even 1-to-1 hit here on US 30. Yeah, I'm really flowing. Flowing 2,500. Okay. We'll lower this a little bit. 30 points. So lower my risk and have 1-to-1 hit. Those of you that want to close, by all means. I'm personally, even if I don't hold for the whole 1-to-2, but I at least just want to hold to like these. I don't know why. I just want to like just hit these little highs right here. I don't know why. Whatever. I just got to say it, right? I just got to say that I closed, right? Where I just got to say it so that shit goes out. Let's see if it works. I closed, yo. That shit ain't working today, bro. Bro, it's every time, bro. The moment I close, bro, just give it 5 seconds, bro. Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna play out. I could still get stomped out here. I got a smaller stop. I'm only gonna give it one opportunity, to be honest. I'm not gonna give it two, especially after being up a 1-to-1, and I'm not doing that. Um, but yeah, bro, I was gonna tell you. Now, I'm probably gonna tell you, Dom. But yeah, bro, freaking, that was my favorite car ever, bro. When I bought that car, bro, that day I barely slept, bro. Like, not even when I bought the McLaren. Bro, I slept like a baby when I bought the McLaren. I woke up next day. Yeah, like next day in the morning, it hit me when I saw it in the garage. All right, cool, whatever. But when I bought the S, bro, I was in that bitch like all night long, bro. Like I just sat in the back there like this with the car on, bro. I was like, yeah, I really made it in life. That car just gave me that feeling, bro. Because like growing up, I always just liked them shits, you know. And then a buddy of mine, when I first got to Florida, um, he had a S550, like the older body, or S, is it S550? It had like the V8, so I think it was S550, the older body, like the 2018 body. I think it's called S550 because it wasn't an S63. He had like the S63 like bumper and shit. Or was it an S63? Nah, I think it was like whatever. Point is, it was an S class. I don't remember exactly which one. And bro, I financed. And bro, I like that car, bro. Like I used to just love that car. I literally remember telling him like, bro, one day I'm gonna have one of these, bro. I promise I'm gonna have one of these shits one day. So, bro, when I bought that S63, dog, it was like I just felt like I don't know. I felt like I owned freaking the building I lived in. I'm like, I, I was like, bro, I just felt like I made it in life when I bought that car, bro. So that car, like when Mercedes hit me with the whole like, oh, we're buying a bag, because it's not like, oh, I had it in my house and they called me like, yo, we buying a bag, bring it. I would have told them, hell nah, shit, I'll try to fix this shit. Fuck out of here. Nah, they had the car. You know what I mean? They had the car at the dealer, so they just called me like, yo, like you're not getting this car back. We just keeping it. I'm like, huh? What you mean, bro? I need my shit back. And yeah. Um, yeah, bro, that's my dog, Eric. Ultimate car negotiator, bro. That's my dog, Eric. We talk shit every day. That's my dog, dog. Like we're like boys. Like it's not even just like, oh, my car guy. Like we're boys, bro. But yeah, he's gotten me. He got me my S. He got me my GT I got right now. What else he got me? I want to say he got me my CC. No, he got me my CC3. No, I don't think I got my CC3. My second one. I think I got that one from Coral Gables. Um, but yeah, bro, that car for me was like that was it. That's how I feel when I buy. You know, them Escalades been growing on me too, bro. Them shits are dope, bro. I genuinely like cars, bro. Like, I get it for social media. You know, the supercars and all that shit. They're very marketable and all this shit. I get it. I get it. But bro, I grew up liking cars, dog. Like, I generally like cars, bro. Like, I don't I don't care too much for brands, if that makes sense. Like, I just generally just like cars, bro. Like, I don't know if that even makes sense, bro. You give me an R7, you give me a Supra, bro. I'll be the happiest guy on earth. You get what I'm saying? Like I just generally like them. I don't know. Some people get it. Some people don't. You know. I do believe that you got to have always something, comfy and shit around. That's why I like that S, bro. The S is perfect, bro. Especially that new one, bro. You got 800 horsepower, 1,000 feet of torque, bro. 800 bro. Zero, bro. Listen to this: 0 to 60 in that big ass car. 0 to 60, 2.8 seconds in that big ass car, bro. A turbo S for my car guys here. A turbo S, which is this small, 2.6. 2.6. And that big ass S63, 2.8. Bro. It was a bullet, bro. Like that motherfucker was fast, bro. Like if I would have downpiped and tuned it, I'll be at 1,000, bro. I'm walking people. Like I'm talking about like you recline seats in the back watching TV, fucking smoking whoever next to you, bro. Like they ain't play. They ain't play, bro. Yeah, 800 stock, like stock, because it has the hybrid motor. So it has the V8 twin turbo, which gives it about like 600 and something horsepower. And then you got the hybrid motor, which gives it another 200. Bro, that's just like, bro, like, that's why, like, I wouldn't buy a Maybach anymore. I'll just buy a S63. And, like, same one I had, because the one that I had the whole Maybach interior. So I had reclining seats, I had the fridge, bro, I had everything, bro. TVs, bro. Fucking whatever you want, bro. You know what I mean? I like the GLS too. I like the GLS 63. Um, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't enter now. I feel like I'm about to low key lose this straight, if you ask me. I mean, I do have my stop much smaller because I already hit my 1-to-1, so I'd rather have it much smaller. There you go. Boom. So it's cool. I take that. I could have took my 1-to-1, but I made the choice of not. So it's cool. I live with the outcome. It's cool. Now, what could potentially happen here? I think once we do settle back up here, we for sure should be long here. Once we settle over here, we should for sure be seeing all these areas get hit up here. But we got to settle above that 4 hour resistance I have here. Because if you notice, look, price, yeah, went above it, but it never settled. The moment we didn't settle above it and price came back down here, I already was like, huh. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm cool with having my risk in half. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, I just lost half of what I originally was cool with. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't really matter. You know, I'll give it a second shot if we come back up here. If we come back up here, all right, you got it. Originally, I had that 360, right? Originally, so if it comes back here, I'll take it. If it starts coming more down here, I won't. I'll walk away. Just half a trade. I don't really think about nothing, bro. What's this at? 267, about like 30 points. Yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna get that second opportunity to be honest. Let's see. Well, you gotta start settling. We settle up here, should be pretty golden. But yeah, I just lost half a trade, bro. Not even a full trade. See, that's why, like, I'll be honest, bro. Like, this is the part where, like, I know I say it all the time to you guys, but like, I feel like it doesn't click for people until like they see it. You know what I mean? Like, they see it, bro. Like now you get to see why I do the whole like, bro. Once I'm up a 1-to-1, I don't like leaving the same risk on the table. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, if I'm already making the choice of not closing here, at least let me remove some risk off the table. You know what I'm saying? So originally I was risking about $1,500 in this trade originally, but I only ended up losing about 650, $700, chilling. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I cut my risk. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's that's how you really stay in the game long term, bro. You know what I mean? It's by really minimize. Look, I just minimized the loss, but then when we get our wins, we're chilling. You know? So that's how you really stay in the game long term, bro. You know, minimizing those losses because that's what we just did, literally live right now. We just minimized the loss because whatever we had normal risk, cut that bitch in half, chilling. You know, I might just walk away too young. We'll see. I want to see how this candle's gonna close. Um, blah blah blah. Might be late tomorrow. Oh damn! Happy early birthday, Edwin. What about your first loss? How much up for the week? For this week, I don't really know. Probably around like for this week, probably around like 18, around there, 15, 18. I didn't withdraw that much last week, so this week I'll probably withdraw like probably like 20 tomorrow. Probably for the Nets, probably for how many weeks I got left till then? I'll tell you right now. Oh my god, what just happened? Um, for the Nets, let me see. One, two, three, four, four, five, six. For the next 6 weeks, I'll probably just be withdrawing about like 15 or 20 every week. Hopefully. I don't know how they're gonna play out, but hopefully, yeah. So that way pretty much, my horse comes free. Not free, but you get what I'm saying. So that's kind of like the game plan right now. So steady wins, you know, keep having these green weeks. And that's that. But yeah, man. No, we're right back at that 4 hour level right there. Yeah, I think that one opportunity for me today was pretty much it, bro. So lost half a trade after a perfect week. Whatever, bro. I'll take it. Still fucking. I take it as a win, to be honest. I take it as a win. Half a trade is not that bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. Perfect week, damn near. By half a trade, bro. We could have had a. And if I would have closed that 1-1, would have had a perfect week. But whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Part of the game. Uh, but yeah, man. I love you all. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I was gonna close at that 1-1 too. So I was like, damn, I just want to like have that perfect week again, back to back. But like, I don't know, my mind was just like, nah, you ain't no bitch. Hold this shit till that 1-2. I was like, fuck it. But whatever. Perfect week, damn near by half a freaking trade, bro. But yeah, I don't trade Fridays, bro. I know intrusive thoughts won, bro. I literally, bro, I didn't even mean to say that shit out loud, bro. I was like, oh fuck, did I just say that? Whatever, bro. So I love you all. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. My LT students, I see you guys in our one-on-ones in a little bit. And yeah, man, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the chat. Peace.